everybody, it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. So I have all of my signatures here. They are actually all inked and ready to go. I'm not going to lie to you, I actually had to watch my own video to check and see which way around the signatures went, because I couldn't remember and I didn't have them stored properly so that they were actually in order still. So I may have done that. So I'm excited because I've decided to, now that I have them all inked and ready to go, I'm going to select my laces. And for me, it's always an exciting time because it's kind of like decorating a cake. It's a bit like the inking. The inking for me is like decorating a cake. So, and I have one of my crocheted laces here. It is actually the same as this lace here, but I have this separate piece, so I know I want to use this on the outside of each of my signatures. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm happy with the 6 signatures or whether I think it's way too much. I'm feeling like it's an awful lot. A thought did just pop into my head. I was like, maybe I should split it and do 2 separate journals. I don't know. I really don't. I mean, I could gift both of them. As I've mentioned before, this is a gift for a very special someone. So I just suddenly went, I've actually got, it's basically 2 journals in one. So I don't know. I really don't know. Comment in the description below and tell me, sorry, comment. Feel free to comment below and let me know what you think. I don't know whether I've overdone it. I feel like I have, but then, you know, when you're gifting something to somebody, is there such a thing as too much gift? I don't know that there is. I am a little bit worried about making a cover to accommodate such a large number of signatures, and a couple of the pieces of ephemera I've looked at just recently and I've gone, oh gosh, they're going to be chunky. So hence the need to start putting in my final touches so that I can get a better idea of where I'm at. So I was just like, I will pop my laces on with you guys. That way I can sew them on off camera and I can start getting my head around exactly how I want to finish this beauty off, because I'm getting excited. I'm getting very excited. And I am cutting these laces a little bit longer than I need them, which I'm okay with. It gives me a little bit of wiggle room to play when I sew them on. And I just pop the scraps into my little scrap drawer that I use for my embellishments. Every time I pick this lace up, it's the wrong way around. Okay, so I've done it again. I think I may just cut another one more. I did go hunting to see if I had any blue or green lace. I decided something like this color would be really pretty, but I don't, unfortunately. So that was a little bit sad. That would have been really, really pretty on the outside. And I was just considering perhaps trying to stain some lace, which I haven't really done before because I usually just use it as is. So I don't know. We'll wait and see how they look. See what I select. I got excited then. I went to reach for my next lace. Oh, it's a little bit big, but that's okay. Okay. And then, so I'm thinking, I'm hoping you can see this one here. I'm kind of thinking about it for the back of the signature. It's a nice neutral. Okay, so I may just cut using that as a guide, I think. Every time I say the phrase using that as a guide, I'm taken to a Walt Disney movie, and I think it may be Pinocchio. I'm not really sure. Is he the one that says, "Let your heart be your guide"? That's what I keep thinking of. Quietly giggling to myself on the inside. Well, now I've shared with you also. There is that. Oh no, it's "Let your conscience be your guide," and perhaps it is Pinocchio, because maybe it's Jiminy Cricket that says that to him. I don't know. I could be making it up. I really don't know, but I'm visualizing Walt Disney anyway. And I think I need one more. Okay. Such a pretty lace, this one. I mean, they're all really pretty, aren't they? Just checking that I have them the right way around. Pop them out of the way for now. I have no room on my desk right now. The walls are closing in. And I have just washed the fabrics that I needed to wash from my last video, so they're drying at the moment, which means I will be able to sew together my fabric flips and sew these laces on here around the same time, I'm thinking, which is really fun. Of course, I will probably show the fabric flips with the fabric flip video, so as not to confuse you all. But I'm kind of thinking they'll be done or finished around the same time. Oh, that's really pretty with that paper. Okay. It's funny because I wondered about this brown and whether I should use it, but looking at it with that paper, I'm actually really glad I chose it. I didn't think about, I was thinking so much about the, oops, blues and greens and pinks. I hadn't actually considered all of the browns on this paper, and it's not until I see the lasers against it that I'm even noticing them properly. Isn't it funny how you can have such a prominent colour and not even notice? So pretty. I'm excited. My lasers come off the front. I cannot believe I had to go and check my own video to figure out which way around the signatures went. I tried to remember, I really did, but... And how I had them in my little magazine rack that I made. Makes sense now, but it didn't when I went to pick them up. I was just like, how did these go? I had actually mixed them around too, so there is that. I had known I had done it quite some time ago and decided that, well, you know, the beauty of making a video for YouTube is that you can go back and check and see where it needs to go. Oops. Okay. So, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. It's so big. Okay, so where to next? I was actually wondering also about this yellow, because there is kind of a creaminess on both the green and the pink papers. It kind of works beautifully with the fairy's wings. And then I was thinking about this piece of paper here with the yellows. So thinking I might play with that. And again, it's a lovely soft lace, which I really love. Partly because it adds a real delicateness to the edge of the papers. And it does feel very soft too. Okay. And I have cut that one a little bit longer because it is a little bit wider at the top. So I think I will use this one as a guide to cut my others. Whoops, sounds like my hubby is home, which I wasn't necessarily expecting yet. I'm thinking I may cut an extra piece and use that first piece for something else because it does have the wider strip at the top. Which means I have no idea how many I've cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so one more. Okay, so I need to work out where 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5. So I might go with that one, I think, and I'm kind of counting the number of pages in between, and I'm only talking about the large tea stain papers. So I've counted the number of large tea stain papers from the first page to this page, and then from this page to the opposite side of this page. So it's roughly the same. And then of course from the opposite side of this page to the last page will be the same as well. So that was how I worked that out. Okay. And I've just lost a paper clip off the back. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. So each of my signatures has, each of my signatures has the same number and style of pages, which is why I can do it this way. If you have signatures with different papers or they're put together differently, it wouldn't work quite as easily, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this one, I'm reaching for a paper clip that isn't there because I can see these. That's embarrassing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Two, 3, 4, 5. It's so pretty. So what what to do with the... So I have one more sheet that I would like to put lace on, and I'm trying to decide what colour I would like. And I know I've used this before. I'm thinking this pink. So I may do just the first one. I want to get an idea of how that will work. That pink kind of works with the fairy there. Where else do I have that pink? It's a little bit more red in this pink, but kind of works with this here and this here. The more you break down the colours, see this pink is very similar. The more you break down the colours, the more different variations there are. Okay. Oh, and it's so soft and subtle. Okay, let me have a look. I think I like it. It's just a hint of colour. I like it. Okay. So I need another 5. Oops. This is so big. Okay, so there you have it. We have our beautiful laces. They're obviously not sitting exactly where they need to be. I will fix that up when I sew them in. But thank you so much for helping me choose my laces for this journal. I shall endeavour to sew those on and have them ready for next time. So I just wanted to thank you all for helping me select my laces for this journal. It's already looking the chunky monkey. Honestly, the profile, it is scooching downward toward the spine at the moment. I really don't know what to do, so I'll have to have a think about that. But I just wanted to say thank you all for helping me, and please don't forget to like this video, give me a thumbs up if you like what you've seen, and subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification if you'd like to see future videos, and always, always, always feel free to comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. Happy crafting, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.